Hey guys, I'm Dave and this is my range review of the PSA Dagger Compact. For this session I used 124 grain blazer ammunition. Even with the slightly heavier bullets, I found the pistol to be a bit snappy. It wasn't anything that couldn't be managed, but it did catch me by surprise. There's also been a great deal of internet chatter about the Dagger's trigger. Personally, I didn't mind it. The wall wasn't especially pronounced, but it is there. The break is a little stiff, but it never became a serious issue for me. The ergonomics, on the other hand, are excellent. That's a good thing because the back straps on the compact frame are not interchangeable. Fortunately, the factory grip fit my hands very well. Now, let's talk about Glock compatibility. Because this pistol came with only one magazine, I purchased a Glock 19 compact compatible aftermarket magazine. It wasn't made by Glock, but I know people who use the exact same magazines in their Glocks without any problems. I'm not going to name the manufacturer because the magazine apparently works fine when used in the pistols it was designed for. To help you identify it in the footage, it's stamped with the number 2. That magazine caused the only problems I experienced during the entire session. I have never seen a malfunction quite like this in any pistol. It may have been the strangest stovepipe I've ever seen. As far as I could tell, the magazine spring was unusually springy, and the result is what you see here. Having never witnessed such a comical misfeed, I chalked it up to the bullet fairy working extra hard that day. I cleared the malfunction and reloaded. After the second failure, my stupid brain finally put 2 and 2 together. I switched back to the factory magazine, and as if by magic, the pistol began functioning perfectly again. It continued running without a problem until I decided to test the Brand X magazine one more time. You'll see that later in the video. So the PSA Dagger looks good and feels good, but how does it shoot? Pretty darn well, actually. This was my first time shooting the PSA Dagger Compact, and I was impressed with its accuracy at 7 yards. As I became more familiar with the pistol, my shot placement naturally improved. For a first range session with a completely unfamiliar platform, I was very happy with the results. You have probably noticed that I chose the threaded barrel version. The original plan was to review both the Dagger and my brand new suppressor. Unfortunately, I'm still waiting for the ATF to give me the green light to take possession of it. I've heard the processing times have gotten much quicker, but let me know how long you've waited in the comments. I'm genuinely curious. Okay, back to the PSA Dagger. The magazine release was serviceable and easy for me to reach without breaking my grip. However, if you have smaller paws than I do, it could be more difficult to operate. I also chose not to install an optic because I wanted to see how the pistol performed straight from the factory. The iron sights are basic, but they work as advertised. Unlike a few other pistols I've dealt with, the Factory Zero appears to be pretty darn good. The optic ready slide also gives you plenty of options if you decide to install a red dot later. My only real complaint about the pistol itself is that it came with just one magazine. Yes, it's my fault for not checking the listing more carefully before ordering it, but still, one magazine? This isn't the 1960s. 2 magazines should be minimum. Here I am testing the bad magazine theory one more time. In a moment, you'll see the result. My total round count for the day was 200 rounds with 3 malfunctions, but I can't really hold those malfunctions against the pistol because all 3 occurred with the aftermarket magazine. With the factory magazine, the PSA Dagger ran perfectly. That's it for this review. Before you go, I'd appreciate it if you liked the video. If not, I won't lose any sleep over it. Y'all be safe.